Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are back to check out another trailer today, and that is the official teaser for Clayface. This is a movie coming in the DC universe, superhero franchises, we love them. From what I understand, this one is going to be kind of like a complete departure in terms of genre and everything we've come to expect from superhero franchise films up to this point. Obviously, we're covering the character of Clayface, who traditionally is not a hero. He's typically a bad guy. And I imagine this is an origin story of how this guy came to be Clayface. We've seen different Clayface origins over the years in different mediums, so I'm excited to see where this takes us. But yeah, it's not a super long trailer, so I'm gonna jump right into it. Before we do that though, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to this movie when it comes out. And then if you're interested in seeing full uncuts for anything I watch on the channel, including this movie, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of whatever I'm watching and you can watch right along with me. And then lastly, if you're someone who enjoys video games, consider subscribing to my gaming channel, also linked in the description down below. Your support over there would mean the world. But other than that, let's check out this trailer. Ugh. Okay, so he was an attractive man once. Oh. Okay. I think they're going with the origin that I expect them to go with. Oh. October. It's a scary movie. Okay. It says, look fear in the face. DC Studios' first ever foray into the genre, Clayface is a horror thriller from director James Watkins, starring Tom Rhys-Harris in the title role of the Gotham City villain. I don't know if I recognize the actor. Clayface unravels one man's horrifying descent from rising Hollywood star to a revenge-filled monster in a story that explores the loss of one's identity and humanity, corrosive love, and the dark underbelly of scientific ambition. Okay, I think they are going with the general backstory and origin of Clayface that I've come to expect from seeing a couple things like the cartoon Batman Caped Crusader, to a couple other different things where Clayface is essentially, he starts out as like this sometimes struggling, sometimes not struggling actor, up-and-coming actor is the way that it looks like it's going with this one, where for whatever reason he goes through some surgery, either like plastic surgery to improve his looks because he's a struggling actor and he thinks it'll do better, or I've seen like where he's interested in a girl and wants that girl to love him, and so he goes through this procedure to look better and ends up being like mutilated by whichever doctor or scientist that he goes with, and this doctor essentially curses him with the ability to, he can morph and change his shape and face and all these things, but he becomes like a clay monster. And then he takes revenge on this doctor, on the other actors in the industry that look down upon him, and all these different things. And then Batman has to step in and take him down. I doubt we'll see Batman in this, but if we did, that would be pretty sick, because I think Matt Reeves is a producer in some capacity for this, and Clayface is traditionally a Batman villain. So if we saw Batman appear towards the end. That would be pretty rad. I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, their first foray into the horror genre is pretty interesting and pretty cool. Again, it's very different in tone from basically everything we've seen for superhero movies up to this point, right? I mean, we've had like funny superhero movies and we've had dramatic, high intensity thriller superhero movies, but I don't feel like we've really ever, whether it be Marvel or DC, we haven't really ever delved into the horror genre, and we've kind of stuck with either like action slash thriller or like comedic in tone, and we haven't really strayed from that in any regard for any superhero film. So I'm super excited to see what form it takes. If it's good, it might not be good. It could be bad. But I think it's going to be good, and it looks pretty cool. I feel like I recognize the actor's name, but I need to check to see if he's been in some things. I know what I recognize him from. I recognize him from that one episode of Doctor Who, the Dot and Bubble episode. He plays the like pop star that everyone loves, the Ricky September guy. That's how I know him. I was like, I recognize this guy. Where do I recognize him from? And he's from that. I think that's literally the only thing that I may have seen him in. Yeah, I don't recognize anything else he's been in except for that one episode of Doctor Who. But yeah, if he was good in that episode, so presumably I think he's going to be good in this show, but who knows. I'm really excited to see what kind of body horror type stuff that they include in the film. I don't imagine like this is going to be like super jump scary or like demonic or like uncomfortable, unnerving, like Hereditary or like Possession style, anything of that nature in terms of horror. I think it's going to be really like body horror focused, like the scary ways that like when your body starts changing because you're made of clay, like what does that mean? How does that impact your psyche? Like all these different things. So yeah, I'm super stoked. It looks cool. I'll be watching it on the channel when it comes out, and yeah, I'm super pumped. Definitely let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. Very curious to see how you guys feel. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see full uncuts for anything I watch on the channel, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You just sync up your own copy of whatever I'm watching, and you can watch right along with me. And then lastly, if you like video games, consider subscribing to my gaming channel, also linked in the description down below. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.